In late November last year, Kathy and Jackie opened up the Leaf Lounge. Being one of the few independent bars in Ashford, I decided to find out more. Why did you decide to go independent rather than be affiliated with a brewery?
A little while ago we looked at a brewery operated public house. We decided not to go through with it, and this opportunity came up and we were really pleased because it's a free house, which gives us more flexibility on where we can go for our products, for our beer, and therefore we can reflect it in prices to our customers.
What inspired you to open the Leaf Lounge?
Well, knowing Kathy as a friend for many years, she's been associated with two bars in Ashford Town Centre, Bar 27 and 30, and as I said, I nearly bought Bar 27 from Kathy quite a few years ago, so she knew I was interested in this line of business, and this opportunity came up and we both decided to go for it.
So, who thought of the name of the Leaf Lounge?
Gosh, we spent days with numerous pieces of A4 paper just scribbling ideas, and we couldn't come up with anything, could we? We wanted to try and get the name of the bar. We wanted to try and incorporate the fact that we had a garden, so we were coming up with lots of things to do with garden, and I like the main lounge, and Leaf came up because it was early autumn, and all the leaves had fallen off the tree in the garden, and we were every day coming in sweeping up the leaves. So that's how the name Leaf Lounge came about.
Who are you trying to attract to the Leaf Lounge?
The sort of people that are coming in at the minute are anyone from who want to come in during the day, have a coffee, enjoy our Wi-Fi facilities. We do food from 12 o'clock till 7 o'clock, so people want to come in and have lunch, a glass of wine, come in after work, have a glass of wine, and then at the weekends we're starting to do live music and different theme nights. So anyone really that just wants to come in a nice relaxed atmosphere and just enjoy the place. We're trying to create a nice chilled atmosphere that people will want to come in again and again.
I noticed by your sign, pushed for time, please take a menu, phone through an order. How's that been going? Is that going well? Or?
People have been taking the menus, but we haven't had anybody phone through. The only people that actually phone through is any windows in the opposite. But I mean, we're trying to encourage people that if you have only got half an hour for lunch, you can come in here, phone it through in the morning, and we can have your lunch ready for whatever time you want during the day.
You mentioned live music. Who have you got booked at the moment?
This Saturday we've got a local musician called Jimmy Bone who's going to be playing acoustic guitar in here Saturday evening from 9. In a few weeks' time, I think it's 4 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got a local 4-piece jazz band from a local school, from the local sixth form. They played here a few weeks ago and they went down really well, so it was their first gig. So they're coming back in 4 weeks. We've also got at the end of April a sort of dancing through the decades evening where 3 young girls that are renting our flat upstairs wanted to do it. Sort of like a wild Kodiak style sort of night, isn't it? And they're encouraging people to dress up through an era, and they're going to be doing some special dances from each of the eras. So that should be quite good evening. And hopefully during the summer months we'll be having barbecues and progress out in the garden, maybe have some live jazz in the garden. So we're starting to get some events organised throughout the summer.
So if you're looking for a great place to go for a night out with live music, or just somewhere nice to sit, relax with either a glass of wine, a cup of coffee and some nice food, try the Leaf Lounge. This is John Wallage for the Ashford Channel.
The late 1930s and 1940s have been called the golden age of the diner. Now in the new millennium, one of these classic designs has found its way to Ashford. Hi, I'm here at the Riverview Diner in Ashford. We've come down to discuss the establishment that's been based here for some years now. And I'm here with Jeff Hayter, who manages the diner himself.
We've been here now since 2002. We've had the diner since 2000. It took us a couple of years to get off the ground, so 7 years in April.
And how did you come about, like, obtaining the diner?
It originally came over from America, we believe, in 1990, and it was a Fat Boys diner in London. They redeveloped the site, it went into storage. Neil, who actually owns it, his brother-in-law works in London, knew of it, and we tracked it down, and here we are now. I think we aim at the younger audience, but at the end of the day we do get a mixed range. We get a lot of people who remember the Fonz, so you get the 50s, we get a lot of the older people who like the Glenn Miller sort of era, and then we get all the youngsters who come in and want to spin around on the stalls. So I think it appeals to everybody. Yeah, we've got several car clubs that come down every Saturday night and the first Wednesday of the month, ranging from Volkswagens to Mustangs, hot rods, even up down to sort of old school Fords. So it's quite a range, and we've actually run a BMW club as well. So every Saturday night we've got a car club, and the first Wednesday of every month is the Volkswagens. So every Saturday night, from about 7 o'clock onwards, weather permitting, car park's normally pretty full.
What type of food do you serve here?
Well, we like to think we're American, but we do everything, you know, it's ribs, steak, chicken, burgers, hot dogs, and then big pancakes, milkshakes. So it's quite an attraction for everybody, although a lot of people say they don't like burgers. It's, you know, we don't have any disappointment in our burgers. So. Yeah, we did kiddies parties, we had a few grease nights down here where people come down in fancy dress. So we're fully licensed, so that helps as well, get people in the mood.
So obviously being a unique establishment in Ashford, you must become fairly busy down there at times.
Yeah, we are. I mean, Saturday nights, all day Saturday night, it'll be chock-a-block. If we get 20-30 cars down there on a car club, you can imagine that as we seat 42 in the diner, and on a good day we can double that outside. It's quite busy, so during the week we tick over, and as we get the better weather, then trade will pick up as well.
So does this attract any people from the States at all when they come over?
Yeah, I think we get a number of people who found out where we are and come over when they're over from the States. I think the reactions, wow, it's like stepping back in time. A little piece of America we've actually got in Ashford, so that's the reaction we get all the time from American visitors. There we go, Dave. That should quench your thirst.
Thank you very much. This is David for the Ashford Channel. Delicious.